Hi, I'm Greg, and apparently I'm the Dungeon Master for Adventures of the Crystal Germs. So we've started this series a bit into the adventure, so I'm recording this prologue to catch you guys up on what's happened so far. I also take a lot of breaths in this recording, so I hope you like the sound of breathing. Our story starts in the town of Gallifspire on the continent of Corvair in the world of Eberron, where 3 units of adventurers cross paths. Unit 1 consists of Brick Stallion, Minotaur Gunslinger Fighter, and Yavarin Jark, Loxodon Nature Cleric. Unit 2 consists of Arin Stormpearl, Triton College of Glamour Bard, and Zurich Bravestone, Human Order of the Lycan Bloodhunter. And last but not least, Unit 3 consists of a single Kenku assassin rogue who goes by the name Sunflower. Our heroes came to Gallifspire not to seek adventure, but to attend the Festival of 1,000 Cloaks, one of the Kingdom of Brelan's most famous festivals. It was truly a sight to behold, with talented dancers, musicians, and magicians from all across Corvair performing their art. But the last performance was something else. A group of hooded figures stepped onto stage and started singing a guttural mantra. This mantra seemingly summoned a beautiful mist that sped from the stage across the audience. But suddenly, members of the audience started falling, and in a matter of seconds, everyone attending the festival was unconscious. The party awoke to the sound of horses' hooves hitting the ground. They were on a wagon heading towards a goblinoid war camp, teeming with goblins, hobgoblins, and bugbears. But, with the help of a halfling named Lyle who could create bread out of thin air, they managed to sneak past the goblin patrols and make a dash for the nearby lightning rail station, while Lyle stayed behind to open a bakery for the goblin camp. After about a day of travelling on the lightning rail, the party got off at a station in the middle of nowhere. Luckily, there was an inn built into the station house where they could eat and drink. But before they got too comfortable, a flamboyantly dressed man entered the tavern, told the party of a great evil that cursed his land, and asked them to go to the Svalich woods to save them. Of course, the naive adventurers accepted and departed for the woods instantly. After a few hours of walking, a purple mist surrounded the party, and they found themselves at a house with 2 children outside of it. The children claimed to have heard monstrous sounds coming from the basement. The party decided to investigate, and after a while of searching the mansion, the players stumbled upon the basement, where they saw a circle of ghostly figures summon a monstrous, shambling mound of flesh. After Sunflower tried hiding from the monster by jumping inside of its fleshy body, he found a baby with tendrils seemingly latched onto it. Long story short, Sunflower killed the baby and the monster along with it. Amply traumatized, the party continued along the road where they found the village of Barovia. The party could hear their breath as they walked through the ghostly streets of Barovia. The only thing breaking the silence was an occasional mournful sobbing. In the rundown tavern of the village, the party met a man named Ismar Kolyanovich, who claimed to be the son of the late burgomaster of the village, and he asked the players to escort his sister, Irina Kolyana, to the town of Valakai to protect her from Count Strahd von Zarevich, the ruler of this demi-plane of dread the party was now trapped in. On the road to Valakai, our heroes came across a camp of colourfully dressed men, women, and children. Here, an old fortune teller by the name of Madame Ava told the party they would need to gain 3 artifacts and an ally if they were to defeat Strahd. When the party arrived in Valakai, they were greeted by 2 guards who asked them to register their names and weapons. The inside of Valakai was a lot more like a regular town than the ghostly village of Barovia. There were people smiling and the streets were bustling. The party arrived at the Blue Water Inn, where the bartender pulled aside Sunflower to have a private discussion with him. Afterwards, our heroes set off to the church of St. Andrel, which was said to be safe from the Devil Strahd. Will the party be able to protect Irina from Strahd and ultimately escape Barovia? Or will Irina be swept away at the dead of night, leaving the players lost in their own worst nightmares? Find out now by listening to Curse of Strahd, Adventures of the Crystal Germs. So that's the story so far. Just a bit of info: when the players refer to the princess, they're referring to Irina Kolyana, and Barovia can refer to the entire valley the players are trapped in, or just the village of Barovia. I would like to thank you for listening. I appreciate it, and I'm sure the rest of the fantasy fundlers do too. Goodbye.